We have waited for 50 years. Why the sudden urgency? No one has died or is going to die because of the shore walls, although with the enforcement action, we came pretty close. Lagoon City has 1,700 meters of shore wall. Using $3,150 per meter, Remora is mandating that Lagoon City owners spend $55 million in 2020 over time. The actual costs will be absolutely millions more. I'm curious as to how many meters of shore wall that the township actually owns, and they're facing that cost too. Forcing shore wall repairs within a narrow window of time after 30 years of neglect, using specifications that are not supported by research or data, is a highly questionable approach. Individual owners should not be expected to do this alone. There should be a properly documented long-term approach. If you were voting today on a money bill or expenditures that would cost the township $55 million in 2020 over the next 15 years, how careful would you be? You are spending our money with this bylaw. We should not be forced to spend our 2020 to fix 1970 shore walls, because that's when many of them were built, with a 1997 design because some uninformed official thinks it's a good idea. This shore wall project is too important for Remora and too costly to be done the wrong way in small pieces. Remora needs a long-term plan for the repair and replacement of the shore walls. Remora should not be forcing residents to sell their homes because replacing the shore wall is more costly than the value of their home. Do not approve this bylaw without further study and community discussion. Amend the current bylaw. Suspend all action against the hearing subjects until the township has a long-term plan. This bylaw is unfair, it is punitive, it is flawed economically, it is lacking in community support, its engineering lacks empirical data and engineering seals, and it will fail a legal test again. What our community needs are shore walls that are properly engineered, that are economic and environmentally friendly. We need EEE shore walls. Thank you for your attention. Thank you most of all for those of you who came.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll get you to stay there for a minute, Georgie, in case we have some questions. I can answer a few. One, how the meetings got pushed off is I actually pushed the bylaw off so that we could hear your deputation
I appreciate that.
and have time to study it prior to passing any bylaws. So that was, I can't remember why I pushed it from December to January, but that's why I pushed it to February.